Greetings to my unbelievable V family all over this beautiful planet. All right, one people, one planet, one purpose. VCon Malaysia coming very soon. I'm here in Jakarta, apa kabar, as we say in Jakarta. All right, I'm here to meet the leaders of Indonesia and plan out a build to last 2018. All right, where we are focused on reaffirming the foundation of what we built this organization on. The Dato Sri Vijay and Japa started this company 20 years ago, focused on one simple philosophy of empowering entrepreneurs. And after 20 years, we have touched and started the entrepreneurship journey, all right, for over 18 million people around the world and counting. And today I sit here as your chief, as your upline, to talk about this journey once again. All right, I spent a lot of time, as Dato Sri Vijay taught me, on introspection, on thinking. All right, spending time alone and focusing on our journey through life in the past 20 years. And whenever I make the Wednesday message, I'm speaking to everyone, whether you are brand new, whether you are 10 years in the business, 5 years in the business, whether you are still a prospect and somebody gave you this Wednesday message and this is the handsome guy who's our upline, so please watch, all right? And I believe that today's message, I want you to listen very carefully, that today's message is about what all of us go through. And I'm not talking about going through it through the journey. What we all go through every step of our lives. Now, over the years, I've come down to simple philosophies of life. How I choose to live, how I view life, how I look at why things happen, what is happening, and what I call, as Dato Sri Vijay taught me many years ago, the master plan. Sometimes our ego manipulates us and makes us feel important, relevant, more important than others. But the bottom line, guys, we are on this planet, all right, with 7.5 billion people. And if you have whatever theory you believe in, whatever concept you believe in, I believe in one thing, and this is my opinion. I could be wrong, I could be right. It is up to you to accept it. That our lives are dictated by something simply called the master plan. That everything happens for a reason that you and I will never understand. So don't try to understand it. That there is a greater force, all right, who manages what happens on this planet, what happens to every individual journey of 7.5 billion people. And somewhere along your journey of life, whether by belief of luck or timing or the planet alignment, whatever your belief concept is, QNet came into your life. That means somebody picked up the phone, your phone number was in their hot zone, warm zone, cold zone, all right? Or a complete stranger met you on a flight, met you in a restaurant, and told you, hey, can you give me 40 minutes of your time? Now at that moment alone, you had so much power in your hand to say yes or no. And you said yes. I want to listen to this opportunity or this concept or this exciting business the guy or girl wanted to share with you. And you sat down and you listened. You listened to what we call presentación, presentación, presentación. And the guy's presentation or the girl's presentation may be perfect, may be totally weird like mine, all right? Could have been overwhelming information thrown at you, could have been too little information, could have been a slight misrepresentation here or there, or whatever the person shared with you, all right? You took that information, you process it, all right? Some of you made an emotional, all right, decision on the spot and said, yes, I want to sign up now, took out your credit card, withdrew money, gave cash, used e-cards, whatever happened, you said yes. Some of you went back home and spoke to your spouse, spoke to your family, spoke to your next door neighbor, or Googled QNet on Google. And you saw good news and some bad news. Welcome to the world of business. Not everyone loves us. Not everyone loves the industry of network marketing. Not everyone wants the common man and common woman to become financially free and max out. Sad but true. This is how the world operates today. And you gathered feedback. You went back to the person who presented. You asked 10 questions. You got your answers and you still said yes. And you are here today. Now, when I look at that concept alone, I think, and I want you to think, that out of 7.5 billion people on the planet, QNet, all right, came to your doorstep, came knocking on your journey of life. And for some reason that you and I will never be able to understand, at that moment it felt right. And we said yes. And you signed up. And you started this journey. And this journey started with full of excitement because it's something new. That most of you who are watching this video never attempted any form of entrepreneurship before. That QNet was the first time you own your own business. The first time you actually took money, all right, and got into business for yourself. That you took a leap of faith. You took risk, all right. You disagreed with family members. You disagreed with the opinion of your husband or wife or even mother-in-law, even worse, all right. But you disagreed with somebody to say yes. You made a choice, all right. And the first few weeks, the first few days of network marketing, and all of you remember this, and some of you are going through it right now, it's full of excitement. Because network marketing is about positive affirmation. Yes, you can. Find your dream. Be limitless. Never, never give up. And this is all true because you are now an entrepreneur on this journey. All right? And as you started this journey, the first realization most people have, 99.99% of the over 18 million downlines of mine, all right? And Dato Sri always reminded me of this. Everyone realized that what they saw in the presentation and what they started to experience in their journey of network marketing is not the same. And this applied to me. When Dato Sri shared the concept with me, I said, man, I'll be a millionaire in 1 week. Everyone is going to say yes. Everyone should join this company. It is the greatest business on the planet. Why would anyone say no? Okay? So we're all in the same boat. And then we started your journey and suddenly you start to realize that, oh my God, it's not as easy. Some people said no. Now when these things happen, I realize that you cannot stop these things from happening. That you cannot stop bad things from happening in your life. You cannot stop challenges from coming into your journey. It is stupidity, moronism to the highest level if you believe, all right, that you, 1 out of 7.5 billion, a nobody, an insignificant piece of dust on this big planet called Earth, can stop something from happening. You cannot. It's going to happen. Wake up and smell the coffee. Guys, it is going to happen. There will be tough times. There will be bad times. We will lose people. People will say no. Your checks will go up. It may even drop. Then you get it up again. And just when you think everything is perfect, bang, the master plan, for some reason or another, gives you another challenge. Now, when I used to go to Dato Sri Vijay in the early days with my challenges, and I used to sit down there like a kid and cry, not cry, but complain, like many of you do, secretly in your heart, but not in front of your upline. In front of your upline, you're like, hey, I'm okay, yeah, fantastic, unbelievable. Inside, oh my God, it's so difficult. No one wants to sign up. I haven't hit my target. My TAT, I'm not achieving. You understand? So it was the same with me. So I used to go and sit down with Dato Sri and pour my heart out. And Dato Sri always told me, Padman, you cannot control what happens to you. If you can control, if you can stop, things from happening in the master plan, then don't call yourself Padman. Call yourself God. Alright? And I realized that day that he is so right. That we waste time. We waste energy. We spoil our day. We ruin our relationships. Alright? We spoil the mood of others around us because of challenges that are placed in our personal journey of life. And that is unfair. That I have challenges today, just like you, believe it or not. Besides the fact that I'm the most good-looking person I know, personally, besides Dato Sri Vijayan Japa, but I have challenges, just like you, every single day of my life. And Dato Sri taught me something, that one control that you have is not controlling the challenge. Is not controlling what will happen, what will come out in Google, what will come out tomorrow, what will happen tomorrow. Will your top leader quit the business? Alright? Will your BVs drop by 10%? Will next week you don't hit your target? All of this, you do your best. Alright? So don't use it as an excuse, but do your best. Push yourself to the max. But if you do face a challenge, there's one control you have in your life, is how you choose to react to the challenge. Now, last time when you have a bad mood or a bad day, you come back home, you slam the door, alright, you skip dinner, you go to your room, take a shower, lie down and go to sleep. Alright? Your wife is a bit upset, your husband is upset, your children are a bit upset, but it's not the end of the world. Tomorrow you wake up, okay, life is normal. But today, you are in network marketing. Today, how you choose to react to a challenge, how you choose to react to anything that happens in your life, impacts other people in your organization. So if today was the worst day of my life, alright, I cannot make the Wednesday message like this. Well guys, Wednesday, alright, life is too difficult, alright, you do what you want, I'll do what I want. You know, I can't make a message like that. I gotta sit here, I gotta smile. Because I have to choose to react the right way to a challenge so it doesn't impact you negatively. Because I am the upline. That people's lives depend on my mood today. That people's lives depend on me. How I feel, what I do, how I react to things. Alright? Therefore, how you choose to react to a challenge is the greatest power that you have in your life today. Now, don't throw that power down the drain. That no matter what happens, it is not the end of the world. No matter how bad your day is, no matter how bad your week is, you are still alive. Do you understand? You still got years, inshallah, for you to achieve max out, for you to achieve anything you want, that you can recover from anything. That we as a company, 20 years, we had bad years, bad weeks, bad days, bad months. But we never allowed our reaction to be negative. We never allowed our reaction to impact your lives. You still got your commission every week. You still got your products. You still had the greatest VCons that we put together. And your uplines. And all of us were always there for you no matter what. So on this Wednesday message, I want you to take this power back and take control of it. That things will happen. Whether you like it or not, things will happen. Good or bad, it will happen constantly to you. The only power you have is how you choose to react to it. So don't react negatively. It is not the end of the world. It is never is. And if the world is really coming to an end, you don't have to worry about your TAT. You don't have to worry about negativity around you. You got bigger things to worry about. But the world is not coming to an end. That life is still beautiful. That you're still alive. You still have that ability. You still have that limitless potential to recover from anything if you choose to. But one power you must never let go is the power of how we choose to react to things that happen to us. And I made a decision, thanks to Dato Sri Vijay and my mother, God bless her soul. I choose to react positively to everything that happens to me. That my worst day should never impact you. That no matter what happens to me, alright, it shouldn't impact my loved ones, the people who depend on me, the people I love. Because they didn't do anything wrong. So why should they face a consequence of what happened to me, where I had no control over it? But I have a control how I choose to react. And when you choose to react negatively, that negative energy travels down to your downlines. And then you have an overall bad week. So don't allow your bad day to become the bad day of thousands of people. Don't allow your bad week to be somebody else's bad week. Don't allow your bad moment, right, to destroy the happiness in your children, your wife, your husband, your family. Don't allow your challenges to stop you from being the best you can be. Don't allow the master plan, all right, to show the world that you are weak, that you have no control over your reaction. Ultimately, the master plan will happen. All right, it's already decided. How, when, what, all this has been written down before you were born. All right, and there's one power that God never took away from you, is how you choose to react to the master plan, how you choose to react to the challenging times, how you choose to react to the bad days and the bad moments. And that power can change lives. That power can increase BV. That power can increase your check as long as you react the right way. React with a smile. React with happiness because you're still alive. All right? And if today is a bad day, tomorrow make it the greatest day of your life. And for the people who depend on you. So throughout this journey of networking, guys, there'll be bad days. There'll be tough times. Right? There'll be challenges you don't expect to happen. And I want you to react positively to everything. Why? Because you're still alive. You still have that dream you're willing to fight for, the dream you're willing to die for. And nobody can take that dream away from you. And as long as you control how you react to challenges, you can inspire millions of people to stay positive. And that is one power that you always will have. And never let go of that power. So this week, no matter what happens, react positively. Don't spoil other people's days and hours just because you had a bad moment. Are you guys with me? All right, so smile and make this week the greatest week of 2018. Built to last. I love you guys.